Hey, it's Lane, and I have major updates. So, um, first you can see I got a haircut. That's not really a major update. But my huge news is I was invited to go to the White House for a reception, and President Obama will be there. Yeah, I know. It's a reception for LGBT Pride Month. I'm assuming they got my name through my work with GLSEN, Gay Lesbian Straight Education Network, and I'm still kind of in disbelief about it. Um, my 18th birthday is tomorrow, and I got this letter on Wednesday, and so it says from the White House. So I'm just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be that letter. Like, this is an important time of your life. Register to vote and be part of the political process. Na na na. And so I was skimming it, and then I was like, wait, this looks way too official. Let me actually read it. And lo and behold, it's President Obama and First Lady Michelle request the pleasure of your company. Blah blah blah. And so that was crazy. Um, so June 29th, I'm gonna go see the president. Uh, yeah, and like I said, tomorrow's my birthday, and I just came back from my tattoo consult, so I am definitely getting my first tattoo tomorrow, which I'm so pumped for. I'm getting an Ankh right here, and I'm getting my astrology here on my wrist. I need to explain this. Most people don't know this, but your astrology is more than just the sign that you know, like your time of the year that you were born. You actually have a series of signs in all of the different planetary bodies. Your three most dominant being your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign. And the sun sign is the one that most people know, and for me that's Gemini. So I'm getting that first, and it's just going to be the Roman numeral 2, which is a sign for Gemini. And then my moon sign is Pisces, so I'm going to get the opposing fish in the circle, one filled in completely, just black ink. Everything's going to be black ink. And the other, just the outline. And my rising sign is Libra, so I'm going to be getting little scales there. Um, it's just going to be basic, all black ink, like I said, not detailed, pretty small, so it's a good starter tattoo. And like I said, I'm really pumped for it. Uh, yeah, and I just got off the phone with my nurse who actually gives me my shots. And I'm on the Yale Health Insurance, and recently they added chest surgery, like trans top surgery, chest surgery, to their list of benefits, which is absolutely incredible. But it was still really up in the air about like what the criteria would be and when they would actually be offering it. And a lot of other things were still up in the air, so I wasn't trying to get too excited about it. And the first time that I talked to my endo, she was basically like, by the time they get all of the like information in and process you and approve you for it, it'll probably be, like next December at the earliest. So I was just assuming possibly December, hoping for the best. But I just talked to my nurse, and she was in a meeting because she's part of this process of a bunch of people to determine their criteria, and all it will have to be is a psychiatric evaluation by a gender specialist. And shut up, Sabine. And so she's gonna schedule me for that like in the next coming weeks, so I can get that done, and then basically that's gonna be it. So possibly I can be getting surgery this summer before I go to school. And as long as I have 6 weeks to heal, it won't be a problem. That would be awesome. The only other problem is they're talking about some type of surgeon that they have, and I was really firm about it. I was like, no, it's such a complicated procedure. I really don't want someone whose name I haven't heard before. This is going to be my body for the rest of my life, and I want the best. And especially, I want the keyhole surgery as long as I can get it. I'm pretty sure I can because I'm really small chested, so as long as there are no other extraneous factors like figuring into that, I should be able to get it. And by far, through the research that I've done, the best surgeon for that type of surgery, the keyhole, seems to be Beverly Fisher, Dr. Beverly Fisher in Maryland. So that's really who I want to go to. And if it comes down to, hey Daisy, if it comes down to getting a surgeon that's covered by my insurance, but I don't really know about, or paying the 7,000 out of pocket for a surgeon that I'm sure of, I'm definitely going to pay and go with the person that I know. Like I said, this is my body, and it's going to be the rest of my life with this body, and it would be amazing to finally be comfortable with it. So, my nurse understood. She just has to kind of try to convey that to the rest of them and see if that's going to fly. And if it does, like I said, there's a possibility that I can be getting my surgery as soon as this summer. Um, and also, like, about shot stuff, it was funny because she was talking about like intramuscular shots, and I was like, whoa, what, like, I mean, not like subcutaneous. And I was like, whoa, like, okay, I haven't even been able to bring myself to the point where I can do it myself yet. Like, I'm not even talking about subcutaneous now. She's like, oh yeah, like you can do it in your arm, blah blah blah. I was like, the needle is like this big, and this is my arm, so did it. I mean, yeah, it doesn't go straight through, but you understand. It makes me nervous. By far, I don't have a lot of body fat, so by far the place with the most body fat is my ass. So I would like to continue injecting there, as weird as it is, just because I'm afraid of like hitting nerves and veins and all of that nonsense, and it feels a lot safer doing it there. Um, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to inject myself by the end of the summer, and so things are really awesome lately. I also won. We had like senior awards night, so I got a few awards, but most notable, I applied to the scholarship where you had to write an essay about a struggle that you've overcome, and so obviously I wrote about being trans because that's the biggest struggle I've had in my life. And though I don't like to necessarily write about it and make it my identity, it just was, the most insightful thing I could do. And so I won that, and that's $1,200 in the bank towards school. So that's awesome. You know, I feel like I'm finally starting to get credit and recognition and benefits for kind of what I've had to deal with. Not saying that I've had to deal with, the worst of the worst. I mean, I'm totally grateful for everything I have, but it's like being trans as a youth and dealing with the crap that you get. It's like, look at me now. I'm getting paper in the bank for school, and I'm going to the White House to meet the President of the United States. Like, that's huge. So I'm just having a really good few days here, and hopefully I'll stay on a roll. And yeah, so later.